Hey everybody, it's Christy with Christy Artistry. Thank you for joining me tonight. I don't know if you can see me with my white against white. I really need to do something with this wall, like paint it a different color or something so that my outfits don't clash against it like it is. Quick update on Dennis. It's been just about a week since his last radiation appointment. I'm trying to approximate when you're going to see this video. And he's having a few issues, not just with the radiation pain and the problems associated with that. So he will be going back into the doctor tomorrow, and we'll see if there's anything that they can help him with in regards to those issues. So without getting too personal, so I'll let you know how that goes in my next video. Tonight I'm going to be working on a 10 by 20 canvas, and I'm going to run it vertically. I like these 10 by 20s vertical. It gives me, I feel like it gives me a nice space to do the type of pour that I'm going to do on this versus trying to get it to work out horizontally. So it is going to be vertical tonight, and we're going to use 4 different colors on a white background. Pretty simple. So I'm going to go ahead and get the canvas flooded, and then I'm going to bring you down and we'll get started tonight. So thank you for watching, and thank you to my subscribers. I'll be right back. Alright, so this is our cute little 10 by 20 canvas. And like I said, I'm running it vertically. And the 4 colors that we're going to use tonight are Dioxazine Purple, my Deco Art Extreme Sheen Berry, Academy Acrylic Ultramarine Blue, but if I run out of this, I'm going to switch over to the Liquitex Basics. Liquitex Basics Ultramarine Blue. And then I'm going to put in some of my Deco Art 24 karat gold metallic. I finally got to the store and got some of this so I could make some more. Alright, and again it's going to be on a white background. And my thought was, because it's going to be on this white background, I kind of would like the berry to be sort of my background color. So I'm going to use berry first. Then I'm going to use the Dioxazine Purple, then the gold, and then I'm going to top it off with my ultramarine, because I don't want to lose my ultramarine color. I love that. Now, I found out something about my paint. I had mixed up a gallon of paint about 6 weeks ago, and it has sat for quite a while now, and it seems like it's getting some of those little chunks in it again. So what I'm going to do is, when I'm pouring it on the canvas, I'm actually going to filter it as I go and see if I get anything out of there. Then I'm going to know that there's an issue with it, and I'll strain the whole batch and put it in some new bottles and stop using these older bottles, even if I have to use like water bottles or something. So I'm going to pour it on, but I'm going to use, like I said, I'm going to filter it as I go so that I can make sure that any of those little chunks don't end up in our painting. And I keep a strainer around because when I mix my paints originally, I strain them. But again, these bottles hold paint in them, and then when you put a new batch of paint in there, they can pull some of the old paint off the side of the bottle, and that's what causes those nasty little chunks that happen in the paintings. And usually don't worry about it, but I tried a painting last night, and the chunks were really bad. So I scraped it, and I didn't even put that on for you guys to see because I just didn't like it. Now this came out really smooth, but look at my strainer. You can see, I don't want to drip too much, you can see the little chunks in there. So yes, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to strain this whole batch of paint since it sat so long and put it into clean bottles, which is fine. I can do that. I'd rather do that than waste paint on a bad painting. So we're going to put these off to the side. clean those in a little bit here. And I think I have enough paint already, so I'm just going to tap my edge to cover. Like so. I don't want to waste what's on here. I should show you the beautiful colors that I used last night in the painting that didn't work out, because I did save them. I always save the paint that doesn't work. And here, this is what they were. Similar to what we're using tonight, minus pewter. I don't know if you can see that, but some really nice colors in there. So these will be reused on a different painting. Okay, so why that doesn't open. Okay. Excuse me. It's flu season in Minnesota and my throat has not been very good today. Time for flu shots. Okay. So we have our white on our canvas. I showed you the colors. And we're going to torch the bubbles. I don't see a lot of bubbles right now because we've been talking and they've been popping, but I always want to make sure that we get any bubbles out. Especially if you're using a canvas that is darker than the flood color that you're using. Okay, so I'm going to start out with my Deco Artistry Berry. This, again, it's an extreme sheen, so it's got a lot of shine to it, but it also is like a very bright berry color, so it's really pretty. And I decided I'm going to go left to right on this particular one. So I'm just going to do like that, just a crazy swirl, because we're going to blow it out anyway. Next is my Dioxazine Purple. Whoop! Well, that went everywhere. Pull that off just in case we don't get it all the way down to that section. Alright, here we go. Purple. And you can see the berry, because it's metallic, is already blending in with the white. And that will create some cells, we're hoping. Not a lot, because you know me, I don't like a lot of cells, but maybe we'll get a little bit. Next is going to be the gold, because I don't want gold overtaking the painting. But I do want some of that gold shimmer in there. So there's our gold. And last is our aquamarine. And I should have enough, just enough to do a bead across the whole thing. This blue, and I want to use it up. All right, I'll have to mix up some more of that. So we got our 4 colors on our white background. I'm going to torch the bubbles again. Torching the bubbles using the metallics will also draw out some of the cells. As you can see across here now, those cells are popping out. And then we're going to blow this out. I'm going to use the Drew Barrymore because it's got the smaller nozzle on it, and that will help get some smaller leaves in there. So here we go. Wow, the cells are just going crazy Oh, they're so tight in here and here. It's really pretty. Oh, I gotta blow this out a little bit more so I can get that down off the canvas. Okay. Oh, I love the colors. It's really just bursting out, which is fine. Right in here, tons of cells, beautiful cells, stuff popping through here. Actually would like to pick out some of this white to draw up some more of the colors underneath. And they'll continue to do that as well, but I'm going to help them out just because there's so much white in here. I like playing in the paint. I end up making some pretty designs. See? You just pull it out. Lump in that one. I think I got it out. Like here. You get all the colors going in here, and just by touching them you can create and draw it out. I love it. Some gold. Oh, these are pretty. A bit of white in there. Let's accent a little. I like to have these lines drawn through here, and I don't know if some people don't like that, but I do. I like it to connect so that it looks like it matches and belongs. This is pretty. Go this way. I like that. So again, I drew out some of these, but I'm going to make them a little bit longer. Oops, that would be bad. I like to create interest. When they're so colorful like this, there's so much you can do with them just to create just a hair more interest. So don't be afraid to play in them. That's nice. Like that. This is really pretty. I like the little outline I've got here. Crazy cells going on here. Again, I just like to create some interest, you know, something that your eye is drawn to. The gold is really pretty, but it's just sort of sitting there. Oh, because the blue is under there. That's pretty. Okay. Here's some pretty blue. Here. Okay, so I've drawn in some interest in here. And from your angle, I really can't tell what it looks like. I like what it looks like from my angle, so keep it at this direction. Some lightness, some dark. Okay, what I'm going to do right now is, where's my popsicle? There it is. I'm going to scrape underneath right now because I don't want the paint to continue to roll off and pull all this off of here. And I'm going to fix these corners with paint from the table because they're still running down, so I'll let the corners continue to run down until they fill in, and then it'll match. Clean that up, and I'll come over there and see what's happening over here. I'm sure that corner needs some work, but it seems to be, I have a lot of paint here, so it seems to be leaning this direction, and I don't want all of this stuff to go off, so if I see it's continuing to roll, I'll tilt this up a little bit, long enough to let this dry a little bit, and hang on to that. is really pretty. Look at these colors together. Okay, I'm gonna come over there, grab the camera, and bring you down so you can see the painting from my direction, and then I'm gonna take a look at it from your direction and see which way I think it should go. So I'll be right back. So you saw the painting from your direction, and this is from my direction, and I actually like it both directions. And I'm gonna show you this way. It actually looks really pretty sideways as well. So I think this painting could hang any direction and still be really pretty. All right, let's take a look this way, and I'm going to bring it down and show you those cells I was telling you about. So here is where all the colors mixed on the corner, and these crazy purple, blue, gold, and berry cells are just popping everywhere. And then as we kind of go across, we've got a lot of gold and the blue. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit. And then we have all this crazy stuff going on. It really made some tiny and unique cells in here, like right here. They're really neat. And they actually, I'm going to tilt it sideways, they're actually shimmering. If you can see the gold shimmer in here, it's really pretty. And the berry will shimmer too, but I can really see the gold on top of the blue. And it's really pretty. Here's the shadowing I was telling you on this leaf. It's really kind of unique. I like it. And then going up to this way, we've got right here. Look at those cells. The gold and the blue are so pretty. But then I have over here, look at the berry with the blue, and you can see hints of gold in here as well. That is really pretty as well. So let me take it up, show you the whole thing, like so. There it is. So again, it's a 10 by 20, which is really a nice size for, you know, if you have a smaller home. My home isn't that large, and so having a nice small painting to put up in a bedroom, or an office, or you know, like even on the we have a 4-season porch, things like that. This size painting is perfect size. You could do it with this. You could do it with 2 side pieces included. There's so many things that you can do with these paintings, and like I said, it looks fine vertically, and it looks kind of pretty horizontally too. So let me know what you think about this painting. What do you think about the colors? There was 4 colors. The berry, Dioxazine Purple, the metallic 24 karat gold, and our ultramarine blue on a white background. And I've used this color palette before and had some really good responses. So I hope that you'll like this color palette. If you don't, let me know. Let me know a different color palette you'd like me to try, and I definitely will try it. So until my next video, thanks for watching, and thanks for sticking with me. Bye.